Everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to today's video. It's all about secrets the cruise lines kind of don't want you to know. We'll talk about that in one sec. Thank you, everybody, for being here, subscribing to my channel, giving me thumbs ups. I love those. Hit the bell notification icon. Also, thank you to Amber and Travel. We have put together a group cruise for the TWB family members. We're going on a cruise December 2020 on the Harmony of the Seas. Come and join us, one and all. Just hit the link down below for all the info, and the folks at Amber and Travel will take good care of you. All right, let's talk secrets about cruise lines. There are a bunch of them, and I thought I'd give you about 10 or so today. Did you know that your cruise line will cancel your cruise even after you've paid for it? For example, let's say you booked a cruise with a year to go. You booked already, paid for it in advance. Did you know that they can cancel that on you? Even with, say, 7 or 8 months to go, if they charter the cruise ship, the actual ship, to another group, let's say a rock and roll cruise or something like that, they'll contact you and dump you like a hot potato. They'll just send you back your money and say, sorry, folks, can't help you. We'll put you on another cruise ship. Give us a call. We'll set you up. It's happened, and it happens from time to time. Surprise, surprise. So be careful out there. If you're banking on that holiday of all time, you never know. Things can change at a moment's notice. Did you know that cruise lines will show you photos and videos about how great your cruise is going to be, but that the images you're looking at aren't actually the accommodations you're going to get or the food services you're going to get? It's likely that you're looking at advertisements from the cruise line for their first class passengers, the passengers that are paying top dollar to be there. You're not going to get anything like that at all. Number 3, cruise ships are becoming more and more segregated. More and more no-go zones are being installed on these large cruise ships where the average cruiser cannot go to certain parts of the ship, and these areas are getting larger, not smaller. On the Royal Caribbean, they have the suites. On Celebrity, they have a class of cabins known as the Aqua class. On Norwegian, they have an area called the Haven. You can't go up there. You're barred from getting up there at all. Other items, secret items, free offers are not actually free. If the cruise line is offering you free drinks and free specialty dining, they're not telling you one little thing at the very beginning. They'll tell you eventually, but what they're not telling you up front is, we give you a free drink package or a free specialty dining package. You are expected to pay in cash the tips included with the packages. So, for example, on Norwegian, you get a $100 a day drink package for you and a $100 a day drink package for your traveling companion. Per day, you're looking at a $20 per day per person tip charge that'll be added to your room account automatically. And at the end of the cruise, you're on the hook for $280 in tips, no matter how much or how little you actually did drink on that free package. Just a little heads up for you. Shore excursions. A number of cruise lines are starting to offer a perk called shore excursion credits. This is where they'll offer you, say, a $50 shore excursion credit for every stop the ship makes on its 7-day cruise or 10-day cruise or whatever it is. So if you're going to get, say, 3 stops in the Caribbean, you'll get a $50 credit per each stop. Here's the catch, though. For 2 people to go on an excursion, you're looking at anywhere from $200 to $500 per stop, depending on the shore excursion you choose. So the $50, that barely touches some of their margins, their markups, but just be aware of that. The cheaper the cruise line you book on, the more onboard hustling you're going to endure. It is not uncommon where you'll go on a cruise and it was such a bargain deal, you're so happy, and then for the entire week you're on the ship, you're being hustled at every turn. It starts with the drink packages, then it comes over to the specialty dining deals, then it comes into the spa packages, then you're going to hear the announcements on the PA system non-stop. Drives some people crazy. Just a heads up. Did you know that onboard sales staff in the shops on board the cruise ships are paid a very small wage, but are usually paid most of their earnings in commissions, and that these folks are under relentless pressure from their managers on the ship and off the ship, back at head office, to hit daily sales quotas. Don't know if you know that, but these folks are under unbearable pressure to sell, sell, sell. Also, did you know that the cruise line could well be the landlord of the duty-free shops that you visit in the ports you visit? For example, get off the ship and you go through a gated area. There are a bunch of duty-free shops. It is not uncommon for those shops to be owned and operated and leased by the actual cruise lines to entrepreneurs from that country. A lot of these shops are chain stores. You see them everywhere you go, and the folks in those stores are under unbearable pressure to move product. It's quite difficult for some of these folks. Crew members. Crew members generally do not fall off of cruise ships. Don't be fooled. When crew members fall off a cruise ship, it means that they jumped on purpose, hoping not to be found. It's a sad tale. It's a true story. A lot of crew members commit suicide over the years off of cruise ships. Hard life. If a crew member survives a jump, they are brought back on board, immediately fired, and are removed from the cruise line's employment ASAP. Just so you know. Last thing to mention to you, cruise lines are constantly trying to reduce the cost of their food with that budget of theirs by acquiring cheaper cuts of meat or fewer varieties of foods, or say cheaper style of foods. You may have noticed, if you're a frequent cruiser over the last 15 years, the quality of the food has gone down in certain areas of the ship, in particular the buffet area. Gone are the days where you're going to find lobster tails and tenderloin or prime rib at the buffet. You can forget about it. You're now beginning almost not to be able, you're almost not going to find that now in the main dining room. The only way you're going to get it in the main dining room is if you agree to pay an extra surcharge for this food. If you go to specialty dining restaurants, even there, they are beginning to start offering lower quality food depending on how much you pay. It used to be you only pay $10 extra to go to a special dining restaurant. Now you're paying $20 to $50. In some cases, it's upwards of $100 for the high-end steakhouses. You might as well just eat at home, because those are the kinds of prices you get charged in your own hometown. Anyway, there you go. There's a bunch of cruise line secrets that they don't really want to talk to you about in a public kind of way, but these are facts. This is happening. It's still a great bargain. Cruising is still a fun way to go, but just be mindful of some of these secrets the next time you go on a cruise. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel. And this is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying we'll see you next time. Bye for now.